Some anime characters are built to make us laugh. They're the jokers, the pranksters, the comic relief. But every now and then, those same characters drop the act, and when they do, it's unforgettable. Today, we're breaking down 15 times funny and goofy anime characters suddenly got serious and proved they're more than just the class clown. Number 1. Monkey D. Luffy One Piece. Luffy is almost always smiling, cracking jokes, and chasing his next meal, not worrying too much about the danger ahead. But during the Marineford War, when Ace was seconds away from execution, the playful captain was gone. Every move he made was pure desperation, shoving aside anyone in his way to save his brother. The usual wide grin was replaced by a sharp glare, and his voice carried a weight we rarely hear. It was a turning point that reminded fans he's not just a carefree pirate, he's a captain who would take on the world for his crew. That seriousness made the moment one of the most iconic in One Piece history. Number 2. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto from his first day as a ninja, Naruto was the loud, prank-pulling troublemaker with a dream of becoming Hokage. But when Pain leveled the Hidden Leaf Village, Naruto returned in Sage mode, silent, calm, and radiating power. Gone were the shouts and goofy smiles. His eyes were locked in determination. The scene carried the weight of years of growth, showing a boy who had become a true leader. Every strike and every word carried purpose, proving the once ignored kid was now the village's greatest defender. It's a moment burned into the memory of every Naruto fan. Number 3. Son Goku Dragon Ball Z. Goku's joy for battle and endless appetite make him one of anime's most lovable goofballs. But on Namek, when Frieza killed Krillin, everything changed in an instant. The shock turned into rage, and for the first time we saw Goku without a smile in the middle of a fight. His transformation into a Super Saiyan wasn't just a power-up, it was a release of fury unlike anything we'd seen from him before. The playful warrior had vanished, replaced by a silent force of destruction. That shift cemented the scene as one of the most legendary moments in shonen history. Number 4. Yusuke Urameshi, Yu Yu Hakusho. Yusuke starts as a street punk with a bad attitude and a smart remark for every situation. Even in battle, he's known for taunting enemies and making jokes mid-fight. But when the Toguro brothers threatened his friends, the banter stopped cold. His movements became sharper, his attacks more ruthless, and the fire in his eyes was unshakable. The sudden seriousness was like watching a switch flip, and it made his victory even more satisfying. It's proof that under all the sarcasm is a fighter who protects what matters. Number 5. Kamina. Gurren Lagann. Kamina is the loud, fearless leader who shouts about courage and manliness with every breath. Usually, his speeches are so over the top they make you laugh, even in tense moments. But when Simon was at his lowest, Kamina's tone changed completely. The booming voice softened, the bravado dropped, and he spoke like a true brother. It was raw, heartfelt encouragement that hit harder than any of his wild pep talks. For many fans, it's the moment they realized Kamina was more than just comic relief. He was the heart of the team. Number 6. Vash the Stampede, Trigun. Trigun Stampede. Vash is the clumsy, happy-go-lucky gunslinger who hides his skill behind bad jokes and a goofy smile. Most people underestimate him because of his light-hearted personality. But when innocent lives are on the line, that carefree mask falls away instantly. His hands move with surgical precision, his eyes narrow, and his tone becomes cold. Watching him draw and fire without hesitation is a reminder that he's one of the most feared gunmen alive. It's in those moments you realize the laughter is just a way to hide the storm inside. Number 7. Gojo Satoru Jujutsu Kaisen. Gojo's the kind of guy who treats battles like playgrounds, teasing both allies and enemies. He'll crack jokes mid-fight and smile like he's not even trying. But when he decides to stop holding back, the energy around him changes completely. Against Jogo, the humor vanished as he revealed his true power with calm, almost casual dominance. His eyes sharpened, his voice steadied, and you could feel the intimidation radiating off him. That seriousness proves why Gojo is the strongest in the Jujutsu world. Number 8. Joseph Joestar, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Joseph is the master of mischief, bluffing, pranking, and cracking jokes even when facing death. He thrives on catching enemies off guard with his unpredictable style. But after Caesar's tragic death in battle tendency, his demeanor shifted dramatically. The playful smirk was gone, in its place was a man consumed by vengeance. His walk into the next battle was slow, heavy, and filled with purpose. It was the first time we truly saw the depth of his resolve beneath the clownish exterior. Number 9. Might Guy Naruto Shippuden. Guy Sensei is known for ridiculous training regimens, over-the-top poses, and his hilarious rivalry with Kakashi. His students often see him as more of a comedian than a deadly shinobi. But during the war against Madara, Guy opened the 8th gate, knowing it would cost him his life. The goofy mentor disappeared, replaced by a warrior moving faster than the eye could follow. Each strike was fueled by years of discipline and self-sacrifice. In that moment, he wasn't a joke, he was one of the greatest heroes of the war. Number 10. Usopp One Piece. Usopp is the Straw Hat's biggest storyteller, liar, and comic relief, always looking for an excuse to avoid danger. His cowardice is almost a running gag throughout the series. But in Enies lobby under the mask of Sogeking, he stood his ground to protect Robin. His aim was flawless, his voice steady, and for once, there was no trace of fear. That day, he proved he wasn't just the crew's sniper, he was a true warrior of the sea. The transformation was so unexpected, it became one of his defining moments. Number 11. Sanji, One Piece. Sanji's a charming flirt, constantly chasing women and trading playful banter with his crew. Most people forget just how dangerous he is when the fight turns serious. In Whole Cake Island, facing threats to both his friends and family, the jokes stopped completely. His kicks became sharp, deliberate, and devastating. You could see the anger in his eyes with every blow he landed. The gentleman had turned into a relentless fighter, ready to destroy anyone in his way. Number 12. Shoyo Hinata Haikyuu. Hinata is pure energy on the court, bouncing around, smiling, and chasing every ball with childlike excitement. Opponents often mistake his small stature and sunny personality for weakness, but in high-pressure matches, his expression changes entirely. The grin fades, his breathing steadies, and every spike is timed to perfection. It's in those moments that Hinata stops being the fun kid and becomes a weapon. His intensity on the court is just as inspiring as his joy. Number 13. Edward Elric, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Ed's hot temper and sarcastic humor keep the tone light even in dangerous situations. He's quick with a joke or an insult, especially about his height. But when someone threatens his loved ones or innocent people, the shift is immediate. His alchemy becomes rapid and ruthless, every move calculated to end the fight. That sudden seriousness is a reminder that the Full Metal Alchemist title isn't just for show. It's these moments that make Ed one of anime's most respected protagonists. Number 14. Inosuke Hashibira, Demon Slayer. Inosuke's wild yelling, constant challenges, and clueless outbursts are comedy gold. He charges into battle with reckless abandon, making him seem more beast than man. But when fighting Upper Moon demons, his focus becomes razor sharp. His beast-breathing forms turn precise, every slash aimed for a kill. The loud, chaotic fighter transforms into a disciplined predator. That contrast makes his serious moments all the more impactful. Number 15. Killua Zoldyck Hunter x Hunter. Killua's teasing and easygoing attitude hide his upbringing as a deadly assassin. Around Gon, he acts like a mischievous best friend, joking and laughing. But when Gon's life is on the line, his assassin instincts kick in instantly. The playful tone disappears, replaced by icy precision and lethal efficiency. In those moments, it's clear why he's considered one of the most dangerous kids in anime. The switch is so fast, it's almost chilling.